Next on Worcester News Tonight, two local high schools battle it out on the diamond in hopes of raising money for breast cancer. Plus, Wachusett Brewing is coming to Worcester as a new development in the city's Canal District looks to bring more business to the area. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Anna Botari. A softball game in the city Friday night is looking to call strike three on breast cancer. Two city high schools have teamed up to raise money in the Breast Intentions game. And while players were competing for the win, they say Friday was about much more. Our Cam Jandro is live in Worcester tonight with the details. Cam?
Anna, according to the CDC, more than 40,000 women die every year in the United States due to breast cancer. It's the most popular form of cancer found in women, and that's one of the reasons why SPM and Doherty decided to get together tonight and raise some money. The baseline at Vernon Hill Park Friday wasn't white, it was pink. The hope is to raise awareness about breast cancer.
I mean, it affects everybody. Everybody has a family member or someone they know that is affected by this, and it's just nice to help out.
We think that it's a great awareness. I think it's great that we can raise anything, donate anything, and the schools really take to it.
First-year St. Peter Marian softball coach Jason Ayek helped organize the fundraiser. Ayek says his mother battled the disease, which is why it was important for him and others to help raise money.
And definitely one of the reasons why I wanted to continue it this year.
It's a really awful disease. My grandmother had it. I know a lot of people who have it, so it'll be nice to come out here and raise some awareness for it.
SPM took on Doherty. For players on both sides, Friday is about more than just a game.
It doesn't really matter who wins in the end because both, no matter what, it's going to go to, the best cause. And it's just something bigger than ourselves. Breast cancer is just such a great, awareness that we need to build up.
At the end, it is for a bigger cause and to have fun and play our favorite game.
It's so fun to, play against each other and for something more than just a game.
We definitely want to come out with the win, but I think it is bigger than that.
Now, the teams say there is no specific goal in terms of how much money they wanted to raise. They just wanted to bring in as much as they possibly could. 50% of tonight's concession stands will, in fact, go towards a breast cancer nonprofit. And for those who are interested, Doherty took home the dub tonight. We're live in Worcester tonight. I'm Cam Jandro, Worcester News Tonight.
Youth Civics Union held its Get Woke Youth Summit Friday, presenting a research study on teacher diversity in the Worcester Public Schools. Youth coordinators say the message is to stress the importance of teacher diversity in schools. They created surveys and sent them out through social media. Questions asked include how many years the person has attended Worcester Public Schools, how many teachers of color they've had, and if they're looking to pursue a career in education. They say they received 566 survey responses.
That we collected data from within the Worcester Public Schools is that students who feel like they can relate to it, teachers feel like they can also pursue a career in education.
Some of the findings are only 11% of Worcester Public Schools students that have done our survey have had more than 8 teachers during their time here. They've had either 9 to 13 years here, so that's pretty alarming.
From what I want people to get out of this is that, if there's an issue in school, you need to advocate for yourself, and you need to make sure that you keep making noise until something is done.
The Youth Civics Union says they plan to write a report with the information from the research study, and the hope is to get it published. You might want to check your raw meat if you're starting up the grill this Memorial Day weekend. The U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food Safety and Inspection Service has issued a recall for more than 62,000 pounds of raw beef due to E. coli concerns. The meat was packaged on April 19th at Illinois-based Aurora Packing Company, but was then shipped nationwide for distribution. The issue was detected as a result of a routine random testing by the USDA's Food and Safety Inspection Service. The department says there have been no reported cases of illness related to the recall. The city of Worcester is set to host numerous events in observance of Memorial Day. On Sunday, the annual water ceremony will take place at Elm Park starting at 2 in the afternoon. A remembrance ceremony will happen Monday morning at Hope Cemetery at 9 a.m. Later in the morning at 11, there will be a wreath-laying ceremony at the Massachusetts Vietnam Veterans Memorial at Green Hill Park. We'll have Memorial Day coverage coming up on Monday. The Worcester Public Market is one of the first things people see when they enter the Canal District from Kelly Square. It's expected to be complete this fall and will feature a popular brewery in central Massachusetts. Developer Alan Fletcher says he's happy to work with Wachusett Brewing. Our Rosalind Flaherty has more.
Construction at the Worcester Public Market is coming along in the Canal District. A local brewery will open up shop once it's completed.
There was a lot of negotiation and we're totally delighted.
Wachusett Brewing Company will open a tap room inside. The Westminster-based business will take over a large portion facing Kelly Square.
It's good beer. They'll bring their own fans. They'll establish more fans, but that will flow out into the market hall.
Developer Alan Fletcher says the building will consist of 48 units of housing as well as food vendors on the first floor. Worcester Regional Chamber of Commerce President Tim Murray says the city's momentum is building and people want to be a part of it.
It's an opportunity for us to go out to other companies that are growing and expanding and saying, this is a city, this is a region that you should look at.
Fletcher bought the property at least 5 years ago because he says Kelly Square is the prime commercial location in the city and says his dream is finally coming true.
This is legit. They're a great outfit. They're a juggernaut if you've ever been out to Westminster.
Rosalind Flaherty, Worcester News Tonight.
The Worcester Regional Chamber of Commerce is the latest organization to sign on to be a founding sponsor of the Worcester Red Sox. The team calls the group of founding organizations the 21 Club. The Chamber says entry into the club is indicative of their commitment to further economic development in the city of Worcester. These latest renderings of Polar Park show where the team will play when they come to the city in 2021. Work is set to begin on the $240 million project this July. A Southborough homeowner is facing charges. Police say there was an underage drinking party at their home. Police and fire were called to Lynbrook Road around 1:30 Thursday morning. They say an underage person needed medical attention. About 10 underage teens were in the home for an end-of-the-year school party. One person was brought to the hospital for evaluation. The parent in charge of the house, Manpreet Khurana, will be summoned to court at a later date on charge of furnishing alcohol to a person under 21. Doherty Memorial High School is showing the city where their class of 2019 is heading next. Signs with the names of college and universities from across the country are scattered on their front lawn. The school's signs read, "The class of 2019 is going places." Some of the colleges include Worcester Polytechnic Institute, University of California, and Harvard. The school says they're proud of their students' hard work and know they will continue to succeed in their futures. The Worcester Public Schools' last day is June 18th. A nonprofit preservation group is working with the city to transform the Worcester Auditorium into an innovative technology, arts, and education center. The project is expected to cost more than $90 million. The Architectural Heritage Foundation has been studying the building for 2 years. They say they're excited to work with the city and are pleased with their commitment to the revitalization of Lincoln Square. The building was constructed in 1932 as a memorial to a local veteran who fought in World War I. It's been completely vacant for almost 20 years.